we take the sum. You only take the sum of the surface areas of the shell. Now we have A, B, C. Now when you look at here, you will find this is A. Now here it is length times height. That is length times height. That is B. Now here it is length times breadth. And here it is, then it is, this is breadth times height. That is C. Kwa hiyo ukijumuisha zote zinakupa kitu ambacho unataka. Now this is how we find out. But the volume of it, we just only look at it. We just only look at it by doing the case that we need. The way that we need, it is all about doing what we want. Now when you look at here, you will find this is the box now. We just want to know the volume of this box. Now the volume of this box, we just want to know the area of the beds. The area of the beds. This is the area of the bed. This one times this one. Then you multiply by its height. And therefore becomes, it is length times breadth times height. Now volume of the bed, volume of the rectangular is given as volume is equal to length times breadth times h. Now height. Now V is equal to LBH, which is measured in terms of centimeter, cubic, or meter. So you can use it in the one of the symbol. Therefore, this is how we can calculate the area, the surface area of the rectangular and the volume of the rectangular. Now let us see how to use this formula, two formulas that we have written them here. Let us see how to use these formulas. Now, to calculate the surface area, we've been told find the surface area of the rectangular box. Now, here, this is length, and this is the breadth, and this is the height. Now, let us say this is A now, and this is B, and this is C. Now, when you start with A, now this is 20, and that is length times, then it is height. Now it is length times height. Then it times 2 because there are 2 of them. Now A is equal. Now you say it is. Now it is 20 times 15. 20 times 15, then times 2. Which is equal to 20 times 15, which is equal to 300 times 2, 600 centimeter square. That is A. B, the surface area of B. Now B, this side times this side. This is B. Now B is equal to 10 times 15. It is, this is the breadth and this is the height. Now it is breadth times height, then times 2, which is equal, breadth is equal to 10. Now times 15 times 2 times 2. Now is equal to 150 times 2, which is equal to 300 centimeter square. Now C. Let us see. Now this is here and here. That is length times breadth. Now this is length and this is the breadth. Now it is length times breadth. Now times 2, which is equal. Now length is equal to 20. Now times breadth is equal to 10. Now times 2, which is equal then 20 times 10 is equal to 200 times 2, which is equal to 400 centimeter square. Now that is C. To find the surface area of the rectangle, you sum them. We have 600 centimeter square, you have 300 centimeter square, and you have 400 centimeter square. Now surface area. Surface area. Area is equal to A plus area B plus C. Now it's equal to 600 plus 400 plus 300. Now it's equal to 1,300 centimeter square. Now the surface area of the rectangle is equal to 1,300 centimeter square. So this is how we can calculate. Kwa lazima unatafutia kahapa, unatafutia kahapa, unavijumlisha kwa pamoja, unapata surface area, maana yake eneo la nyuso zote. So the surface area of the rectangular box is given as 1,300 centimeter square. Now let us see the other example. Now, they find the volume of the rectangular box with width of 10 centimeter, length of 40 centimeter, and height of 19 centimeter. Now, please, represented by B is equal to 10 centimeter. And then, length, represented by L, is equal to 40 centimeter. And then, we just have height. Height is equal to 19 centimeters. Now, the question is to find out the volume of the rectangular box in liters. Now we know volume is equal to length times width times height. Now, if that had been the case, now length is equal to 40 centimeters. Times width now is equal to 10. Now, times 8 is equal to 19. So, multiplying this one, you just have 400 times 19. Now, 400 times 19, you're looking for what we need, what we call as volume, which is equal to 7,600, which is equal to 7,600. So, centimeter cubic. But this is not an answer. We have known volume is equal to 7,600 centimeter cubic. Now, if this is the volume, but we have told to find this volume in liters, we know 1 liter is equal to 1,000 centimeter cubic. Now, we have to divide this 7,600 centimeter cubic by 1,000 in order to get liter what we need. And therefore, 7,600 centimeter cubic is equal to what? Now, we take 7,600 over 1,000 is equal to 7.6 liter. Now, the volume of the rectangular box is equal to 7.6 liter. So, this is the volume that we've been looking for. Now, what is important, you have to know from the question what is there and what is missing. The problem from the question is to find out the volume of the rectangle in liters. But what we've been given is the width, length, and height. Now we should identify the data given. Now when you look at here, you find volume, the formula for finding the volume. Now volume is equal to length times width times height. Now volume is equal to 40 times 10 times 19. Now 400, this is 400. Kwa unazidisha, ukishaanza kuzidisha unapata. Lakini hii hapa iko katika centimeter cubic. Lakini swali linataka tuiandike katika lita. Kama ndio hivyo sasa katika lita, definitely tunachukua hii hapa tunaigawanya kwa 1000 kwa sababu 1 liter is equal to 1,000 centimeter cubic. Now we divide it by 1,000. And then we get 7.6 liter. And therefore volume is equal to 7.6 liter. So this is definitely how we can find out what we call volume of a rectangular box. So that's all. Now, after we have seen some sort of the shapes in different ways that we can solve it, now let us see something which is called shaded areas. So when we just want to calculate the shaded area, we just have the principle on how to go about on how to find out the shaded area. So in finding the shaded area, we have just one to follow the principle. So in finding the shaded area of the figures or shapes, we use the following formula. So this is the formula that might be used in finding out the shapes, I mean the shaded area of the shape. Now you just, to find the shaded area, you just take the area of the whole shape minus unshaded area. So you remove the unshaded area, you remain with the shaded area. So this is the principle. And therefore we say, in finding the shaded area of the figures or shapes, we use the following formula. Shaded area is equal to area of the whole shape, that is the shape in general, minus unshaded area. The area that have been not shaded, we just move. So how do we move? We just follow the principle. Now let us see some sort of examples, at least 4 of them, so as we know how to go about in finding out the shaded area. So this is how we could possibly solve it. Now let's go. Now, example, let us see some examples. Find the shaded area of the following shapes. Now when you look at this shape, you will definitely find out, and we have two shapes here. The first shape, this is the big. This is just bigger than the other. Now the second shape, this is an shaded shape. So in order to calculate the shaded area, we must find out the area of the whole circle. I mean, we have to find out the area of the whole circle, and then we find the area of the unshaded area, and then we just want to subtract this one from the area of the whole circle. Now when you look at here, the area for the whole circle, we just have radius. It is from here up to here, which is equal to 14. But we know, as we learned in the circle, we said to find out the area of the circle with the circle with radius, area is equal to pi r squared. Now remember pi is equal to 22 over 7, and then we just have r, which is equal to 14 centimeter. Now by doing so, we can actually solve it. Now we just have area is equal to pi 22 over 7, now times r, which is equal to 14, times r again. Now by simplifying, we just have 2. Now is equal to 44, now times 14, which is equal to 616 centimeters square. So this is the area for the whole circle. So we have got this is the area for the whole circle, but this is not an answer. Lazima tutafute eneo la umbo zima hili hapa. Kisha tuondoe haka ambapo hakana eneo. Ambapo hakana kivuli. Now, eneo la kivuli ni hili hapa. Hili lote la kivuli. Sasa we cannot actually implement the formula of finding the shaded area without removing this one. Kwa lazima tuiondoe hii hapa, we find the area of the whole and then we remove this one. Kwa lazima tuondoe hii hapa. But we don't need to remove it automatically. We just follow the principle on how to remove it. Now, when you look at here, this is the area for the whole circle, which is equal centimeter 616. And then we just have this area for the unshaded shape. Now we just know this also is the circle with radius. We know area of the circle with radius is equal to pi r squared. But here remember, r is equal to 7 and pi is equal to 22 over 7. Now, with that being the case, look at here. Now this is the way we're talking about this one. So the distance from here up here, I mean the distance from one side of the circle to the center of the circle, that is called the radius. Now if that being the case, we just have 7 centimeter radius. Now let us apply this what we've been given in the formula so as we could possibly get what we need. Now is equal to 22 over 7 times r, which is 7 times 7. Now by cancelling this one, you will find it is 22 times 7, which is equal to 154. Now this is unshaded area, and this is the area of the whole. Now shaded, unshaded area. Now unshaded area. Now unshaded area is equal to 154 centimeters squared. Now if you just want to get the shaded area, remember I've said, when you just want to get the shaded area, you find the area of the whole circle, and then you remove the area with unshaded area, this one. So when you look, you just remove it mathematically, not only automatically. Now you just take this 616 minus 154. That is to say 616 centimeters squared minus 154 centimeters squared is equal to area of the shaded square. Now when you subtract here, you find it is 2, here it is 6, then here it is 5 minus 1, it is 4. Now it is 2, now it is 6 here, now here it is 4. Now we have 462. Now we have 462 centimeters. Now the area of the shaded, the shaded area should be equal to 462 centimeters squared. So we have got this one after taking the area of the whole circle. This is the area of the whole circle. Then we subtract this one from we subtract unshaded area from the whole circle. Now this is the circle with radius, and this is the circle with radius. So we just move it mathematically and not on automatically. Now let us see the other example. Now, after we have seen the first example, let us see the second example also. This is the area now. But also we've been told to find out the shaded area. So we have to know the area of the whole circle, the area of the whole shape. This is the circle itself. The circle is this. But within the circle, we just have the square. This is the square. And because we have shown this sign, it is a square. That means we have got 4 equal parts. 4 equal sides. So if that being the case, we just need to find the area of the whole circle, which have got radius. The distance from here to here, this is called radius. And definitely we know that to find the area of the circle with radius, we just use area is equal to pi r squared. Now remember, pi is 22 and r is equal to 14 centimeters. Now we just want 22 over 7 times 14 times 14. Now by doing so, 1, here it is 2. Now we just have 22 times 2 times 14, which is equal to 616. So this is the area for the whole circle. But this is not our answer because we're just looking for the area of the whole circle. We are not looking for the area of the whole circle, or the area of the whole circle, or the area of the whole shape, which is the circle itself. Now we just want to find unshaded area. Lazima tutafute eneo lote zima, halafu tuondoe hapa. Sasa tutaondoa itu hapa na kenyewe tukatafutie eneo lake ambapo ni kambrala. Kwa hiyo hapa zima ni circle with radius. Halafu kandani ni square with side. Now area of the square is equal to side times side. Now when you look at the side it is 16. Now it's equal to 16 times 16. 16 times 16 is equal to 256. Now this is 256 centimeters squared. This is called the unshaded area. This is called the unshaded area. So you have got the area, the area of the whole of the whole shape, and you have got the area of unshaded shape. Now you just want to remain, just unatakiwa ubakie tu na ile ambayo imetiwa kivuli. Now what next you have to do is to look at what you definitely want to do right now. It is definitely, you find this one, then it is centimeter squared. You subtract 256 from 616 centimeters squared. Now you just take 616 to 56. Now it is 0 here. Now it is 6 here. Then it is 5 minus 2, which is equal to 3. Now this is equal to 306. Now the area of the shaded area, it equals 360 centimeters squared. Now you definitely conclude by saying the area of the shaded, after subtracting or after removing unshaded area, you find the area is equal to 360 centimeters. So this is the area of the what we call of the shaded, or the area of the shaded, the shaded area of the figure. So this is how possible we go. It is 360 centimeters squared. Now let us see the third example here. Find the shaded area. But the whole area now. The area of the whole circle, of the whole shape. This is the what? This is called a square. Now it is a square. If it is a square, we know area of the square is equal to side times side. But remember, side is equal to 14 centimeters. Now it is 14 centimeters times 14 centimeters. Now we get 196 centimeters squared. So this is the area of the whole shape now. Eneo la umbo lote. Then this is not our answer. Our answer is to find out the area of the shaded. Now the area of the shaded, we just have this is the shaded parts. These are the shaded parts. So we just want to remove this one. But when you look at this one, this is the circle. But the circle have got no any radius or any diameter. Now what you have to know, the distance from here up to here, the distance from here up to here, the same as to this distance from here. Now from here to here is 14 centimeters. And therefore, we know the distance from here, the distance from one side of the circle to the opposite side of the circle, that is called diameter. Now if that is called diameter, now we know finding area of the circle with diameter. We just say that area is equal to pi d squared over 4. Now this is the formula definitely we use it. So if that is the case, we know pi is equal to 22 over 7, Now D is equal to 14 centimeters. Now this is equal to 14 centimeters over 4. Now by simplifying, so we just have 7 is 1 and then 7 is 2. Now by 2 is 2. Now by 2 is 7. Now 2 comes out. Now it's equal to 22 times 7, which is equal to 154 centimeters square. Now the area of unshaded parts, unshaded fraction, unshaded share is 154. Now we are not looking for area of the unshaded. We are looking for the area which is shaded. Now what definitely we can do, we take area of the whole shade, remove, and then we remove the area, unshaded area. How do we do? We just follow the principle. And therefore, the area of the whole shade is equal to 196, and the area of the unshaded, area is equal to 154. Now it's all about finding this one minus this one. Now it is 96 subtracting 154. Now which is equal to 42. Now centimeter square. Now the area of the shaded shapes, we just say it is equal to 42 centimeter square. Now we have got this 42 centimeter after subtracting this 154 from 196 according to the formula that we have learned. Now this is equal to equal to 42 centimeter square. So this is the area of the shaded shape. Area of the the shaded area. The shaded area is equal to 42 centimeter square. Now that's how we can determine it. Now let us see the other thing here we can definitely deal with. So what is happening here? We've been taught to find out area. We've been taught to find out this is the area. This is the shape now, or this is the figure. The question is to find out the shaded area. If we need to find out the shaded area, we must find out the area of the whole shape, and then we remove this unshaded area because it is not wanted to be there. That is unwanted. So if it is unwanted, we don't remove it automatically. We just calculate the area of unshaded and the area of the whole shape. Now, the area of the whole shape including the circle itself. So you have to remove the circle so as to remain with the area of the shaded. Now, when you look at this area, you will definitely find we just have here, we've been given here it is 18. Here it is 18 centimeters. If here it is 18 centimeters, definitely we just want to know something about it. This is what now? We just want to know area of the whole, it is, this is the rectangle. Area of a rectangle, we know area of a rectangle. We said from the beginning that when you just want to solve anything about the shape, you have to know what kind of the shape are you dealing with. Are you dealing with the circle? Are you dealing with the cylinder? Are you dealing with the rectangle? Are you dealing with the, a triangle? So you have to know what kind of the shape are you dealing with. So when you look at here, the shape that we're dealing with is called the rectangle. And the shape that is within the rectangle is called the circle. Now we have to know the formula that will be used to solve the problem of finding out the area of the rectangle. That we know it is length times width. Now you have to know length. Length, it is from here up to here. There is nothing, which is equal to this one up to here. Here also there is nothing. But we just know width is equal. Width is equal to the distance from here up to here. So width is equal to 18 centimeters. If width is equal to 18 centimeters, now we just need to know what is the length for this. Now we just want to know from here up to here. From here up to here. Now this is from here up to here is 6 centimeters. And then from here up to here is 6 centimeters. Now we just want to know if from here up to here is 6 centimeters and from here up to here is 6 centimeters. Now what we are looking for is from here up to here. The distance from here up to here. Then there is no need of finding here because it is so difficult. We have nothing here. But we just want to know from here up to here, that is diameter. That is from here up to here. That is diameter. If from here up to here it is diameter, the same up to here it is diameter. We have to know the diameter of the circle. Now remember, from here we just have 18. But when you look at here, you just have this one. This is 2. And then you just have distance. This also is 2 centimeter, and this is 2 centimeter. So the distance from here up to here is equal to 14 centimeter. Why is it 14? I've taken this 18 minus 2 minus 2. That is to say 18 minus 4. Just to get the length from here up to here. And then if you have got the length from here up to here, using this principle, when you look at here, using this principle, this is 2 centimeter and this is 2 centimeter. That is mean that from here up to here, it is 2 centimeter. From here up to here is 2 centimeter also. If from here up to here it is 2 centimeter because of this and this one. Now we just want to know the distance from here to here. It's all about taking 18 centimeter minus 2, you got 14. So if you have got from here up to here it is 14, also from this distance, this up to here, it is 14 centimeter also. So the distance from here up to here is 14. Now we have got the diameter. Now the diameter is 14, and here, if here it is 14, and then from here up to here is 14. Now here also it is equal to 14. Now we have known the diameter. From here we have known the diameter of the circle, and then we have known the distance from here up to here. Now the length should be taken. The length should be taken from here up to here. Now 6 centimeter plus 14 centimeter. Now plus 6 centimeter. Now is equal to 26. Now it is 6 plus 14 plus 6 centimeter, which is equal now to 26 centimeter. Now the length of the letter is 26 centimeter. Now coming back to the formula, coming back or going back to the formula, you'll find area is equal to length times width. If area is equal to length times width, now we just want to know something about it. Now let us know. Area is equal to length times width. Now length is equal to 26 times width. Width now is equal to 18. So now it's all about multiplying the number which is 26 times 18. Now after you have multiplied, you will definitely get 468. So centimeter square. So this is area for the whole, kwa hili ni eneo la umbo lote. Kama ni eneo la umbo lote, inabidi tuondoe hapa. Sasa hapo kaondoa, inabidi tujue. Lakini tumeshajua diameter kutoka hapa mpaka hapa. We have known the diameter. Kama tumejua diameter from here to here, what next? We just want to find out the end of the circle with diameter. We know end of the circle with diameter. Now we just want to know end of the circle with diameter is equal to pi d squared over 4. Now pi is equal to 22 over 7, and d we have got d is equal to 14 times 14, then over 4. Then it is 2, then it is 2, then it is 7, which is equal to 154 centimeter squared. If it is 154, after counting that one, so this is area of the circle, which is required to be removed. And this is the area of the whole shell. Now, what definitely we have to do is to take this area, to take this centimeter square, 468, area of the whole shell, now minus 154 centimeter square. Now, you will definitely get here it is 4, then here it is 1, then here it is 314. So this is 314 is an answer. For now, what definitely we can find it there. Now, this is called area of the shaded shell. Area of the shaded shell. Now, the shaded area. Now, the shaded area, we say area is equal to 314 centimeter square. So this is definitely we can find out. So here on the floor find. Kwa kumbe kutafutia area of the shaded, eneo ambalo limetoa kivuli, si kazi ngumu, isipokuwa utafuta eneo zima. Kama hapa we have seen it here. Eneo zima hili hapa. Lote tunabidi tulitafutie kisha tunyofoe hapa. Sasa tunyofoi kwa kawaida, tunafuata sheria. We just know the principle, tunafuata principle according to the mathematics kwamba how can we get this one? and then you have to know what is missing there, and then how can you get the missing. Example, here was not, length was not there, but we have done our possible way to get the length of the rectangle. And then after that one, we have found that we just have the area of the rectangle, and then after doing so, we just subtract it. So this is how definitely we can do it. It is 314 centimeter square area of the circle. Area of the shaded, shaded area. Now this is how we do it. Now, let us conclude. Now, as I said earlier, when you just want to solve these questions, they are not easy in search, but the first thing that you have to know is to calculate, to know the type of the shape that you're dealing with. What kind of the shape are you dealing with? And then after you have known the shape, now you have to know what is the matter with that problem. Now, what is the problem with that question? Now, after knowing the problem with that question, you definitely find out the formula that will be used to calculate to solve that problem. And after you have known the formula, example from here, we knew that this is the area. We've been taught to find the area. Now you have to know the need of that problem. You have to know the need of that problem. If the length is there and the width is there, and then you substitute them, you start solving. But when it is something missing there, you have to know what the principle should be applied once again to solve out what is required. Example from here, what was missing is the length of the rectangle. The length of the rectangle was missing. Now it was hard to find out the length of the rectangle because it was not there. Now after we have done so, we used the formula to calculate what we wanted. So the first thing that you have to know is the type of the shape, and then the problem to the shape, and then the formula that is used to solve that problem, and then you know the needs of the formula. If it is diameter, if it is diameter, is it missing or it is there? Now, if it is missing, what the other way that I should use to find out the diameter of the shape? Now, that's how we can conclude about the shapes. That's all about the shapes. Now, when we are talking about geometry, what we mean is the branch. Geometry is a branch, the branch of mathematics deals with the size and the properties of an angle. Now, that's to say, when you just talk about geometry, you mean of an angle with the size of an angle and the properties of an angle. The properties of an angle. Now, imagine an angle. We just want to deal what is an angle. How this angle is formed. Now, imagine line AB and line AC. Line AB and line AC. So, this is line AB and this is line AC. And therefore, we just say when AD and AC are intersected each other, they form what we call as an angle. They form what we call an angle. And now, line AD and AC intersected each other to form angles. Now, we just say angle DAC or CAD. So this is what we term as an angle, and thus angle is the result of the intersection of two lines or sides. The result of intersection of two lines, that is called an angle. Now let us see more detail about the angle. Now, example, let us see more detail about the geometry. As I said, geometry, we just want to discuss about geometry, we discuss about an angle. An angle is formed if this is line, this is the line. When you draw the other line and intersect it to each other. So let's say this is line A and this is line AC and this is AB. So you have they have intersected somewhere. Pale ambapo zimeintersect, the first one they have intersected, we just call that is angle. Angle, this is angle. Let's say this is angle A, this is angle B. Angle B, and this is angle C, and this is an angle also. This is an angle C, and this is D. So the angle is formed after these two lines have intersected. Even if you draw this is the line, and then the intersecting is this way. Or you draw this is the line, then they intersect. Where they have intersected, they form what we call an angle. And the place where they have intersected, we just call it vertex. It is called the vertex. So the vertex is the point where the lines have intersected to each other. Example, you have made this is an angle. This is angle. Let's say this is angle. Let's say this is A, B, C. This is called vertex. The place, the point at which the lines have intersected each other, we just call it vertex. So vertex is the points, or it is a place where the lines have intersected to each other. Now when you look at this, you will definitely find B is the vertex. Now B is the vertex. So this gives the name of an angle. This is what gives the name of the angle. That is to say, this should be at the middle. When writing the name of an angle, you should put this at the middle of between three points.